So what we can do is, I don't think I can actually do this yet. Yeah, okay. So we can't actually, the big thing is figuring out, like, okay, so we don't have the tracking station yet. We can't, like, properly plan a course. So the way you want to do this without having anything, like I don't have Protractor installed, I don't have MechJeb installed or anything like that. So if you want to make this burn, whenever your ship is coming across, you want the moon to be like right there on the horizon line. And then you just burn prograde. And it eventually you'll just, especially if you're on an equatorial orbit like we are, and the moon's on an equatorial orbit, you'll just intersect it. Like you can just get your thing to get kind of close to it and you'll just hit it. It's not a problem. I'll show you that here in a second. Thanks for the follow, young boys. Appreciate it. So we're just going to swing this around. Remember, we still have our batteries deactivated in here. At least they should be. So I was going to double check. Yeah, so we still got our deactivated batteries. So we'll still have plenty of charge. The main thing I'm worried right now is that I 100% forgot that heat management's a thing. So I'm kind of scared that we might blow this thing up trying to fly by. So I'm going to try and do this as little steps as possible. Okay, so we're about to break the horizon line, right? So what I like to do is like to zoom in as close as this thing will let me. Just kind of line it up. And then kind of slow it down, take a step back, look at it. We'll bring it up a little bit more again. Okay, and that's probably, yeah, that's like perfect, like right there. Okay, so a good thing to do, if you're not too sure, you can always just press F5 and quick save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip over. We're going to burn prograde. We're just going to max this baby out. Okay, we're just going to hold it here. We can't do orbital maneuvers yet, so we're just going to hold this here. Max the baby out. I think you press Z and max out. Yeah. Okay, so we're on the horizon. It's just breaking the horizon. We might have done this a little too late, but the moon has a big enough gravity swell to where we'll be fine. And all we're going to do is we're just going to push this apoapsis until it hits like roughly this area. You don't have to get it too close. It's fine. And so we're burning, we're burning. What I usually shoot for, without like any type of marker, is I just want my apoapsis to just kind of barely cross over. And we can do any corrections we need to do after the fact. We'll slow down, we don't want to miss it. You don't want to burn fuel like correcting a burn. So we're going to bring it here. And that right there should bring us right to it. Okay, so we already pressed F5. If we need to revert, we can. But we should be good. So we're just going to turn our SAS off. Pray to God we don't store a whole bunch of heat. Doesn't this show how much heat you have in there? Oh, I could have sworn they had something that like showed how much heat you have. Oh, well, it's cool. So we're just going to fast forward. And then we should come right on it. We might have like an oh shit moment where we're like plummeting into the surface, but it's fine. And the gravity is not too crazy on this thing to where we should have to worry about that. Yeah, so we're gonna be right on it. Yes, that's the part where you're like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, so it's fine. What we can do, even without having like a wheel to tell us where to go, we're just gonna hit these all these little main points. So you have this one. So we're just gonna start on one, burn a little bit. Okay, so it's moving us a hair. We're going to try a different one. Just bounce around your different vectors. That's all you got to do. These are just like the different ways you can move around. That one's making a big difference, just in the wrong way. So what that means is usually you kind of want to burn at this angle right here. You know, you can kind of just figure out where you want to go. And see, it's going to flatten me out. Then it's also going to push me away. Right? And we can turn it this way a little bit. Maybe we can get a little bit better. We have a lot of fuel, so we're just playing by feel. And there we go. Our periapsis just appeared, so we're good.